Well, in today's reading, we see several miracles of Jesus. We see where he casts out demons, where he heals a bleeding woman that's been sick for years. We see where he raises the dead and raising Jairus' daughter back to life. But I want to focus today on the demon-possessed man. And I love the account that Mark gives us in Mark chapter 5. Mark describes this man as a man who is living in a graveyard, who is extremely powerful, that chains and shackles cannot hold him and keep snapping them. And he's constantly crying and cutting himself with stones. And in Luke's gospel, it says that this man was nude all the time. And so we have this vivid image of this crazy person living in a graveyard. And this man was possessed by not a demon, but possessed by many demons. In fact, he says his name is Legion. And so Jesus comes and he casts out these demons from this man. The demons are allowed to go in pigs, and the pigs then run and jump off a cliff. They kill themselves. And you got a couple of farmers that are in the back watching all this take place, and they run to town and they tell everybody to come and see what had happened. And so I want to read to you now Mark chapter 5, verse 14 through 20. Mark chapter 5, beginning in verse 14, says, "The men who tended them ran off and reported it in town and the countryside, and people went to see what had happened. They came to Jesus and saw the man who had been demon-possessed sitting there, dressed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. Those who had seen it described to them what had happened to the demon-possessed man and told about the pigs. Then they began to beg him to leave their region. As he was getting in the boat, the man who had been demon-possessed begged him earnestly that he might remain with him. And Jesus did not let him, but told him, 'Go home to your own people and report to them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has had mercy on you.' So he went and he began to proclaim in the Decapolis how much Jesus had done for him, and they were all amazed." This man who had been saved from this demon possession through Jesus, he wanted to go with Jesus. He wanted to go. But yet Jesus tells him to go to his own people instead. Tell them how much the Lord had done for them. And I think it's a reminder for us that as we go in our life, whether it's the people that are around us or whoever we're around the world, that we're to tell people how much the Lord has done for us. Testify of him.